is Chevrolet on the verge of downfall? How is Stewart Haas Racing's recent decision responsible for Chevrolet's demise? What are the rumors circulating in the NASCAR world about the racing team finalizing a new driver? And what do the fans think about it? Want to know every detail about this update? Then watch today's video from NASCAR Zone. But before we dive into that, do subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. In the NASCAR world, there has been a long story of success and power. Since it started, the NASCAR Manufacturers Championship has seen a lot of names come and go. Some people have been there since the beginning, while others have started the race late or left too soon. In spite of all the ups and downs, there is one company, Chevrolet, that has truly been the best in every way. Fans, Chevy is not just like any other candidate. They have the most championship wins and titles, putting their closest competitor, Ford, in the dust by an amazing amount. Chevrolet has won 75 titles, while Ford has only won 23. And when it comes to Cup wins, Chevy has a huge lead over Ford with 41, while Ford only has 17. It's more than just a bunch of numbers. It's a statement of unmatched skill. In fact, to put it in perspective, Chevrolet has won more races in the 3 national series than Ford and Toyota have won in all 3 series together. But dear friends, since the wheel of time keeps turning, even the most powerful reigns must end at some point. This is how people live, and it looks like Chevrolet may have already started to go downhill. Yes, right now we might be seeing the first signs of Chevrolet's decline. In the last few years, Chevrolet has gotten more and more ahead of the other teams in terms of stats. However, just in the 2023 season, they've taken some huge hits. Jimmie Johnson, who has won the Cup Series 7 times and has 83 wins to his name, stated that he would move his team, Legacy Motor Club, from Chevrolet to Toyota starting in 2019. Now, it's clear that Johnson switched because he wanted what was best for his team. But that doesn't change the fact that Chevrolet lost Johnson, who was one of their best drivers and a big part of their business. Tyler Reddick, who was one of NASCAR's biggest stars and was seen by many as a future great, has now moved to Toyota's 2311 Racing. But maybe someone like Kyle Busch came along and made up for that. Still, Hendrick Motorsports, the sleeping giant of the Chevrolet camp, recently warned the rebellious newcomers at Trackhouse Racing, which could cause some friction in the camp of the manufacturer. And Jordan Bianchi recently said that Josh Berry is going to join the Ford team through Stewart Haas Racing, which has sparked more talk about his future. But is it true that the latest talk about Josh Berry could mark the start of Chevrolet's fall? During NASCAR's silly season, everyone has been talking about Stewart Haas Racing, and there have been reports that a big change is coming to the organization's driver lineup. Kevin Harvick's retirement, Eric Almirola's possible retirement, and Ryan Preece's one-year deal have all added to the rumors. Josh Berry and Stewart Haas Racing are close to signing a deal that would give him a full-time spot with the team in the NASCAR Cup Series next year. Berry, a 32-year-old driver who currently works for Junior Motorsports in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, has been making noise in the racing world. He has filled in as a driver for Hendrick Motorsports before, getting a lot of attention for his strong efforts. Now, details about his move to Stewart Haas Racing are starting to come out, leaving fans eager to know when the deal will be finalized. Berry's rise in NASCAR began in the 2021 season when he joined Junior Motorsports on a part-time basis. His ability was clear, as he won 2 races in the few times he ran. After that, Berry moved into a full-time job with the company in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Berry drove the number 8 car for Junior Motorsports and had a great first full-time season. He won 3 races and even made it to the championship 4. But Berry didn't really come into the public eye until the 2023 NASCAR season. When both Chase Elliott and Alex Bowman got hurt, Berry stepped in as their replacement driver. He gave outstanding performances that left a lasting impact on Stewart Haas Racing. Their faith in Berry's skills has now led to a chance for him to join the elite group of full-time drivers in NASCAR's top tier. Reports had already said that Berry was one of the top choices to replace Harvick at Stewart Haas Racing, and now those reports are coming true. Bianchi says that the deal is likely to be finished in the coming weeks, which will be an exciting step in Berry's growing career. It was said before that Josh Berry might work with Rodney Childers, a well-known crew chief who has helped Kevin Harvick win many races over the past decade. Berry's future looks good if he gets to work with a crew chief like Childers, who has won championships. But this new relationship also means that Berry will switch from Chevrolet to Ford. Even though he has no strong ties to either manufacturer, it is a shame for Chevrolet to lose one of their most potential drivers. Still, Berry has clearly earned his shot at the top of NASCAR, and it looks like Stewart Haas Racing is paving the way for his rise. Berry's journey so far has been nothing but amazing, but the best is yet to come as he starts this new chapter. Now that Berry has a ride at Stewart Haas Racing, the question is, who else would be a good fit for the team, given that the finalizing of Josh Berry does not happen? What do you think are the potential drivers to replace Kevin Harvick? Let us know in the comments section below. Be sure to hit the bell button and subscribe to our channel to get the latest updates. There are several good options for Stewart Haas Racing to hire for the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series season and beyond. The first one is a driver for the organization's NASCAR Xfinity Series. A few months ago, Riley Herbst would have been an unexpected name to hear. However, the driver of the number 98 car has really shown that he can be a good driver in NASCAR overall. Herbst, who is 24 years old, is currently 9th in the point standings. He has finished in the top 10 in 6 of his 11 races. The 24-year-old driver is sponsored by Monster Energy, which would help Stewart Haas Racing to get a good driver who is also sponsored. Herbst should be near the top of the list, and if he has a big season, this will be an easy choice. Zane Smith is a hot property for Ford, and he will soon have a full-time ride in the Cup Series. Smith, who is 23, is the defending Truck Series winner, and he already has 2 wins for the 2023 season. The 23-year-old driver would be perfect for Front Row Motorsports, but his talent and potential should allow him to join a more competitive company. Smith would be a good fit because it would give the team a chance to have another young driver. Todd Gilliland currently runs the number 38 car for Front Row Motorsports in the Cup Series, and he would be a great choice for Stewart Haas Racing. Gilliland, who is 23, is 23rd in the point standings, ahead of drivers like Eric Jones, Ark Almirola, Ryan Preece, Austin Dillon, and more. After Front Row Motorsports made him a part-time driver for a while, the 23-year-old driver might want to leave the company and join a better team next year. Gilliland might do well if he joined a group with a culture of success. Stewart Haas Racing will have to make a lot of choices for the 2024 NASCAR season. However, the team should be very appealing to drivers who want a shot in good Cup Series equipment. In reality, most fans would gladly accept the change. It's not because they're not faithful or happy. They just want more competition among the producers. NASCAR fans want to see an exciting race where each brand is pushed to its limits. Also, we can see how the fans feel by looking at some of the most recent shows. Do you remember when Chevrolet and NASCAR came up with the Garage 56 program? Well, neither the fans nor Denny Hamlin were happy about that. And let's not forget the story of the HMS drivers' penalties, which were at first harsh but were later changed, much to the disappointment of most fans. So it's safe to say that if Chevrolet were to lose its NASCAR crown in the next few years, it would be good for the sport in more ways than one. When the control is broken, the market gets a breath of fresh air, which sparks new interest and makes the fight more exciting. Also, it would stop unfair claims of favoritism toward a certain company or team, making the playing field more fair and equal. In the end, NASCAR is successful because it puts on the best racing in the world, and racing is at its best when there is a lot of tough competition on the track and throughout the series. At the time, though, that level of fierce competition doesn't seem to be there. But don't worry, dear fans, because change is in the air, and the race to claim the throne will make the trip ahead exciting. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to see more of our videos on NASCAR updates. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.